One man is in hospital this morning with serious to life-threatening injuries. It's after a shooting in Pickering. We have a live look at the scene this morning. This is Bailey Street and Brock Road. The shooting happened at around 2:15 this morning. So far, there's no word on any suspects. We'll keep you up to date with this, of course, throughout the morning. A young Brampton boy is still fighting for his life in hospital this morning after a suspected assault that left him with a severe head injury. The suspect expected to make another court appearance today to face an attempted murder charge. Police yesterday searching the home where the 5-year-old lives in the McCarty Court in McMurtry Avenue area of Brampton. He was reported missing around 6 o'clock yesterday morning and was found severely injured about an hour later close to train tracks near his home. 28-year-old Dion Smart has been charged with attempted murder and aggravated assault. He's expected to be back in court today for a bail hearing. And a live look now from Brampton. The boy's neighbors and friends held a vigil last night to pray for his survival and have left these items in support near the child's home. The Police Services Board is asking the city to pick up the tab for increased closed-circuit cameras and new audio technology to help fight crime. If approved, the new safety plan would double the number of cameras to roughly 80. Police also want shot spotter technology, microphones which detect gunfire and notify them immediately. The new measures would cost about $4 million over the next 2 years. Police say this is money well spent. Critics say the big brother optics of more cameras not helpful.
We're in a climate right now where we're trying to focus on trying to improve the relationships with communities that have historically had negative relations with the police. I think putting people under additional surveillance creates a negative culture of distrust.
If we have tools that can assist us in that end process, then that's a good day for us, and that's an opportunity to enhance community safety.
Meanwhile, 200 extra frontline officers will fan out over city streets overnight in a focused 8-week effort to stem gun violence. The program will cost roughly $3 million. Police Chief Mark Saunders will join us after the 7 o'clock news here on BT to discuss what's been a violent summer so far. A Jane Finch community group is calling on Michael Tibolo, to the new progressive conservative Minister of Community Safety and Corrections, to resign. This comes after Tibolo spoke about wearing a bulletproof vest during a police ride-along in the Jane and Finch community. The advocacy group Jane Finch Action Against Poverty has sent out a release condemning what they call his racist and discriminatory comments and are urging him to step down as minister. Mayor John Tory also weighing in on the controversy.
I told you my own experience with respect to bulletproof vests and not having worn one and not having been asked to wear one. But I've been in those neighborhoods, many of them, many times, and never felt my safety was at risk.
Tibolo says he regrets using the wording he did and didn't think he was being offensive. He also says he will be reaching out to the Jane Finch community. With just weeks to go before students return to classes, Ontario school boards say they still don't know what sex ed program they'll be teaching in the fall. The controversial decision by the Ontario government to scrap the sex ed curriculum before a new one is in place has left school boards in limbo. The Tories say students will continue to learn the 2014 curriculum, a document last updated in 1998, until the completion of a province-wide consultation with parents. A spokesperson for the government said that school boards will receive instructions on the curriculum in the coming weeks.